You know that simple pleasure of cracking open a cold, fizzy drink? We all love it. But what if I told you that behind that satisfying feeling, there's a hidden story, a secret cost that's being paid not just by you, but by the entire planet?
Oh yeah, we've all been there. You're eating something delicious and spicy, and you reach for that cool drink to cut through the heat. That feeling is just perfect, isn't it? It's a huge reason why we love these drinks. But what happens when that one little moment of pleasure gets multiplied by millions of people every single day?
Well, it really adds up. On average, every single person in India drinks between 5 and 10 liters of soft drinks every year. That is a massive national habit, and it comes with a price tag that honestly, most of us have never even stopped to think about.
So let's talk about that price. The first hidden cost is the one the planet has to pay, and it's a story all about water and a very, very thirsty secret. Just think about it for a second. Forget the plastic, forget the sugar, forget all the advertising. What's the most basic, fundamental thing you need to make the drink that's inside that bottle? Well, the answer's kind of staggering.
3 liters. You heard that right. It takes 3 whole liters of fresh water just to produce the liquid inside a single soft drink bottle. Let that sink in for a second. That means for every 1 liter of soda you drink, 2 liters of perfectly good fresh water were completely wasted in the process.
And remember, that's just for one bottle. Now scale that up. Think about these huge factories churning out millions of these things. They're drilling deep into the earth and draining crucial underground water sources at a rate that is just not sustainable. This kicks off a devastating domino effect. First, the factories overuse the groundwater, causing water levels to just plummet. That, in turn, makes the nearby rivers and ponds that whole communities rely on start to dry up. And the final domino to fall? The local farmers, who are suddenly left without enough water for their crops.
But the cost isn't just about the environment. Not at all. There's a much more personal bill that gets paid by your own body. So let's take a look inside the bottle. We know what it takes to make it, but what are you actually putting into your body with every sip? Because I promise you, it's a lot more than just some sugar and water.
Get this. A single soft drink can have the equivalent of 10 to 12 spoons of sugar. Can you imagine taking a glass of water and just dumping a dozen spoonfuls of sugar straight into it and drinking it? I mean, that's a staggering amount, and it has a profound, immediate effect on your body.
And that intense sugar rush? Well, it isn't just a one-time thing. Your body can actually become physically addicted to that high. It creates this powerful craving, a cycle that becomes incredibly difficult to break.
And the long-term result of that cycle? Well, it's a list of really serious health problems. High consumption is directly linked to obesity, diabetes, terrible tooth decay, weakening bones, and even heart disease. These are the real consequences of that short-term sugar fix.
So, we've seen the cost to the planet, and we've seen the cost to your health. And this brings us to the final, and really the most important part of all this, the powerful decision that is entirely up to you. You see, the choice to cut back or quit is this amazing double victory. On one side, you're actively choosing to avoid disease, to break that sugar addiction, and just improve your own health. And on the other side, you're helping to conserve precious water, protect rivers and ponds, and support local communities.
This is one of those rare times where the best thing for your own personal health is also the absolute best thing for the health of our environment. It's a true win-win. There's no downside.
So we'll leave you with this question. The next time you reach for that bottle, remember the hidden story behind it. The wasted water, all those spoons of sugar, the cost to the earth, and the cost to your body. And then you can ask yourself, is that quick moment of satisfaction really worth the price?